Hello everyone. Today I am going to use an OCR NER example to demonstrate another powerful ability of ConCopilot, apart from the component replacement that you've already learned about in the previous video. This ability is called plugin calls, which allows you to integrate arbitrary tools that contains any complex data types and unserializable parameters or responses to your agent. This example involves several professional steps. Ticket area detection and orientation correction, OCR detection, image cropping, OCR recognition, and NER. Almost all the inputs and outputs of these steps are in complex data types that are hard to describe and are unserializable. Now, let's try this task with ChatGPT 3. Please use this command to start the agent. You can also try GLM4 as the LLM for this task by using this config YAML file. Let's change the input content type to Markdown after the page initialized, and then inform the agent about our task. You will see that ChatGPT has summarized the task into 5 steps and is about to execute the first step. Now, ChatGPT calls the first plugin to crop out the ticket image, correct its orientation, and even shows the result. But how does this work? Let's go back and see what happened. ChatGPT called the detect and correct command from the ModelScope card detection correction plugin with the original ticket image URL. But what is the plugin response? ConCopilot provides a concept called asset reference that is used to reference any complex data object. With asset references, we can eliminate the need for complex data serialization and only let LLMs know where the data is located. Combined with the plugin description YAML, LLMs will understand what is stored in the object referenced by an asset reference. This mechanism allows LLMs to call plugins with any arbitrary complex data type. You can learn more about this mechanism in our documentation. Now, let's move on to the next step. After ChatGPT receives the corrected image, it calls the detect command of the ModelScope OCR detection plugin by passing the asset reference of the corrected ticket image, but in the URL version. ChatGPT even uses an asset reference URL to return the path of the output polygons from the detection process. In ConCopilot, both the object version and the URL version of an asset reference are treated as identical. Then, ChatGPT calls the crop command of the image cropper plugin to crop out areas containing texts and shows some of the results. In the next step, ChatGPT calls the recognize command of the ModelScope OCR recognition plugin to recognize the texts from the cropped text areas. However, it made a mistake by passing only a partial list of the cropped texts to the plugin. Let's ask it to correct it. Now, it does the right thing and provides the full result of the recognized text. For the final NER task, we can see that ChatGPT attempted to call a non-existent NER plugin, but it performs the NER task using its own ability after the system informs it that there is no such plugin. Then I praised its good performance, made it a little shy, and entangled the conversation for several rounds. Eventually, it gives the correct response. This OCR NER task was originally issued to the ModelScope community. You can see that all the plugins used in this task are using ModelScope pipelines. ConCopilot naturally supports any third-party tools for integration. All you need to do is implement the ConCopilot plugin interface and provide a YAML file to describe the command. Learn more from our documentation. Finally, if you want to modify the prompt of this task, you can find it according to the group ID and artifact ID of the interactor component of this agent from the runtime directory, just like usual. You can also directly modify the path of the prompt file in the config YAML file of the interactor, or directly modify the config YAML file of the agent like this. If you simply want to review the prompt, you can also find it on our website. Join us immediately, build and share your own plugin and compose your agent with any LLMs, and embrace the new era of AGI.